ये चलाया नहीं तुमने? फिल किया नहीं है? रिफ्रेश कर दो, स्टार्ट ऑफ। Okay, am I streaming fine now? Srishti, Shweta, Anurag, Archana. Yes? Audible, Kaveri. Okay. Shashank. Hello, all of you. No, I think the audio is fine now. Audible, all of you. Hello, good afternoon, Archana. Abhishek. Okay. So I think it's fine now. Okay. So welcome all of you, online, offline students. And I must convey my gratitude to all of you for two reasons. One is that you all have trusted in us to join us for the program. And the second reason is that thank you for understanding the process. For the last almost good 2 years, that's what I'm trying to work on. The preparation is not a simple course completion thing. And if you ask me which course would I be wanting to be known for, ऐसे तो हम बहुत सारा कोर्स हम देते हैं. Other institutes also give a lot of courses. If one course which I think should be our flagship program, I think it is our advanced course. Both for GS, for essays, for the mains support program and the advanced program for GS. Why I say this is our flagship program is because I genuinely believe that this is the biggest gap students have in the preparation. If you look at the foundation content, if you look at the content taught as a part of the GS, most institutes do not have much difference. In fact, the teachers are same, the content is same, the books are same, the approaches are same. Okay, not much of differentiation there. But I think if one big area gap remains, that is in what I call as exam readiness. And I want to stress on this. The advanced course is not a simple test series. It's not a test alone. Test to hoga definitely. But I'm emphasizing on the word that it is not simply a test series. Why I say this is, that is where how I began teaching my optional in GS also. I realized that when we give tests to students, most students do not know writing of the answer writing process. Most students have not done completion of the course. most students have not updated the content. जो हम टेस्ट दे देते हैं, two things happen. Either students write absurd answers, okay, or they don't give the test. एक दो टेस्ट आ भी जाते हिम्मत करके, third, fourth टेस्ट में they have given up. And a typical thing that happens is that most students are very happy listening to discussions. कि सर आप टेस्ट करवा लो and you can listen to the discussions and we will learn something. The tests are not about listening alone. It's the active part of learning. ठीक है? So that is where I decided कि I will teach some things first. I will enrich the content and then I'll give tests. And that's the model I've been following for geography, and the same model I am trying to replicate for GS. So this is not simply a test series. And then I said, in some ways, it is this program which should give you assurance. I'm not saying guarantee because that's the wrong word. Examination में guarantee क्या ही दें हम आपको. But assurance है कि you definitely will have a bit more of confidence, a bit more of belief in yourself once you have done this process. Okay, so thanks for joining in here. So our process starts with, okay, I mean that's how we always begin. So your GS advanced course, okay, this course has 4 components to it. Okay, one is, okay, we will have content enrichment. Okay, along with this we will have answer writing and we will have the tests. Okay, plus we also will have prelims support. The same program will shift in the prelims mode starting from December, January, and you also will have access to our mains support program. So आपको ना अलग-अलग से join नहीं करना है. Okay, so I am offering all of this as a part of one program. So we'll start with content enrichment and answer writing and the tests. This will go on up till the month of December, January. Of course, I'll have some content for prelims also. Okay, but this is largely, I'll say, mains oriented. Okay, and this is starting now. So August, September, October, November, December, Jan. So approximately 5.5 and 6 months is this. Then we'll get on with your prelims program. This will have a prelims type of approach starting from January. So Jan, Feb, March, April, so approximately 4.5 months. आपका ये वाला होगा. And this is after the results are out. Results out होने के बाद में you'll have about 2 months of consolidation. जो भी आपने यहाँ पढ़ा होगा, we'll again come back and revise all of that for you with tests, and then you give the examination. That's why I'm saying it's a nice time you have got in the process, and I hope we can learn and modify our approach. And one request to all of you is, don't get bogged down by too many suggestions around you. आप एक approach पकड़ें and hang on with us. There will be times when I'll defer some things, but don't go around doing too many things. You stick with us and follow the method. Okay? So that's one aspect. Now, the first step to your preparation is understanding the syllabus, okay, and understanding the PYQs. This, I think, is the most important first step. I'll give you, I hope all of you have your blank sheets on. I'm giving you some time. Can you recall the syllabus of geography? Anybody? कर सकते हैं आप लोग? Okay, how many online? So offline, 1 or 2 have said yes. I want you to recall the syllabus. By the way, before I begin this, okay, I would like to tell you that your first unit is geography and environment. Okay, and geography के साथ में we'll also add some topics of economy also. So I'm covering paper 1, I'm covering paper 3 largely. Paper 1 में you have a geography. Paper 3 में there is some overlap with economy, there is overlap with environment and disaster management. Okay, and if you look at the distribution, okay, a lot of topics of paper 3 gets asked here. You'll find questions of agriculture, urban issues, even questions on disasters also are here. Okay, so you cannot study these two papers separately. आपको साथ करना होगा, and that's how we are starting off. So your first unit starting आज आपका analysis करा देंगे. Your first class begins on the 5th of August, which is okay this week itself. ठीक है? Okay, fine. So keeping geography in mind, my ask to you was, do you know the geography syllabus or not? So 2 or 3 of you said yes. Online, yes, you have told that to me. So can you write that down? लिखो आप. Syllabus of geography. Okay. For your GS. Whatever you know. ठीक है. Right, Anant. Good. There's one concern that we have, that most of us feel the questions are random. ऐसा नहीं है. There is a pattern to. Yes, you're right, Nimrat. You're right. The questions are not random. Okay, and we'll see how the questions are phrased. The first step is know your syllabus. You tried something? लिख लीजिए. Whatever you know, write down first. Geomorphology, climatology, oceanography. Now, I was expecting कि आप GS के syllabus के wordings में लिखें and not just okay any phrase. Not just any phrase. So broadly, if you look at syllabus, okay. So look at the screen now. ठीक है, आप लिख लेना इसको. I'm happy many of you can okay recall this. Here. So look at this. Syllabus का कॉपी आपको आपके पास होना चाहिए. Offline students might have got a sheet, maybe, I do not know. Otherwise, it's there online. Okay, I'll give you the keywords. So write down the keywords. See, it is not world geography. Okay, it says very specifically, stay with me please. It says salient features of the world's physical geography. Physical geography के largely 3 parts हैं. One is geomorphology, second is climatology, and third is oceanography. Environment geography, environment में आ जाता है more or less, so nothing separately done. Okay, so world physical geography is the first one. तो आप लिख लीजिए अपने नोट में. First is world physical geography. Second, it says the distribution of key natural resources across the world. This is the next one. Across the world, including very specifically South Asia and Indian subcontinent. So resources, important topic. And resources, but why are you standing? Oh, you are sitting. Okay, fine. You are on the different chair, but why are you on that chair? Just okay, that's one. Second one, the natural resources of the world. In particular, it says South Asia and India. Okay. Next, it says factors responsible for location of industries. factors responsible for industrial location. So primary industries, secondary industries, tertiary industries in various parts of the world, including India. Okay, so third topic is, okay, first is what? Physical geography, second is resources, third is industrial location. Okay, and the fourth is, it says, the important geophysical phenomena. ये fourth है, important geophysical phenomena. Very specifically, it says earthquakes, tsunamis, or volcanic activity, cyclones. Plus, you can add heat waves, you can add cloud bursts. Now you have landslides. So largely, this topic is around those elements of disasters. ठीक है, physical phenomena. Okay. The next one is geographical features and their location. Geographical features and their location. Okay. इसके अंदर में typically says changes in the critical geographical features. कि जैसे how has the Arctic ecosystem changed? How has the forest ecosystem changed? How has the land ecosystem changed? So desertification, melting of ice, a change of the coastal ecosystems, a change of marine ecosystems, how the changes in the environment is impacting something. So ये अलग है, very specifically changes in the critical geographical features and their impact on flora or fauna, impact of such changes. Okay, so एकदम defined है. जब आप अगर syllabus समझ लेते हैं ना, you'll have no problem identifying why are they asking the type of question they have asked. For most of us, when we study geography, we are trapped in the regular syllabus. And you realize that completing the regular one takes so much time. Most of us do not have patience to get into this type of detailing. आप देखेंगे question has been asked. Discuss the impact of melting of Arctic and Antarctic. Discuss the impact of melting of glacier systems. Discuss the impact of desertification. Okay, और ये paper 1 में है. When I ask students कि ये environment question है, geography question, they say environment question है. Then my question is, फिर क्यों paper 1 ने पूछा हुआ है? फिर paper 3 में पूछता? Then you realize paper 1 में लिखा हुआ है that the syllabus includes the geographical features and their locations. Along with that, changes in the critical geographical features in flora and fauna and the effects of such changes. So something around biodiversity is your scope. Okay, how it impacts biodiversity and I'll say even changes in the natural ecosystems. तो ये 4-5 broad heads आप अपने notes में लिख लेंगे. Okay, there are 6 parts of your syllabus. One is okay the world physical aspects. Okay, then it talks about okay what are the resources. Then it talks about the industrial location patterns, the industrial location patterns. Okay, then we have the elements of geographical phenomena. Elements of geographical phenomena. Okay, then it's about the geographical features and the locations. Important geographical features and their locations. And the 6th is the changes in the critical geographical features and their impact. So something about ecosystems changing, something about the biodiversity impacts. Okay? This is the scope of a syllabus. So maybe number them 1, 2, 3, whatever you want. Okay, that was my first question. And ये paper 1 का syllabus है. This is paper 1 geography syllabus. Paper 3 में let's have a look. What are the topics which overlap with GS? The last two I said geographical features and their locations. ये वाला topic जो है geographical features and their locations plus the changes in the critical geographical features, okay, flora and fauna and the impacts of such changes. Geographical features and the locations, okay, and the impact of the changes of the critical geographical features. इसको ना बार बार देखकर इसको याद कर लेना. Okay, and then you realize कि अगर resources syllabus में तो क्या पूछ सकता है resources? They've asked questions on coal resources. They've asked questions on water resources. They've asked questions on energy resources. Oil पे पूछा हुआ है. They've asked questions on solar resources. So if I'm anticipating कि और क्या पूछ सकता है, okay, then I know अच्छा. They can also ask you about lithium resources. News में है. They can ask you about rare earths. News में है. They can discuss the marine resources. अलग से नहीं पूछा है अभी. You should be able to anticipate these topics rather than simply mechanically studying. Okay, आप syllabus देखेंगे and then see the trends of how the questions have been framed till now, and then accordingly start changing what topics they might ask you. Anyway, that's your paper 1 syllabus. Let's move on. Let us look at the paper 3 syllabus now. The syllabus of paper 3. Paper 3 में क्या क्या topics हैं? One is economy. Economy का ही extension है. Economy plus geography. Loosely, many of us call this as geonomics. Okay, geonomics, which is agriculture, industries, trade, transport, urban, rural economies, and so on. So some of us call this as geonomics. Okay, so this is one. The third topic is environment issues. The fourth, environment mein you have got pollution, biodiversity, issues of climate change and global warming, and the host of legislations we have. Laws, जो भी legislations आता है. इसके अलावा you also have this topic of disaster management. Disaster management is extensions of environment itself. हर साल there are at least one question, some years even two questions. And then you realize that this disaster management is very much related to the geographical phenomena of paper 1. Geographic phenomena पता है, cyclones हैं, droughts हैं, floods हैं, tsunamis हैं. Okay, and paper 3 has this topic. They are overlapping. Okay, paper 3 disaster management and paper 1 phenomena. इसके अलावा you also have topics of security. Okay, so you have got different dimensions of security. Cyber security, border security. We talk about conflicts. We talk about social communalism, rights, and all that. So broadly, this is the scope. In fact, even security dimensions has geography elements. Say geopolitical securities, topics related to your border disputes. ठीक है? इसके अलावा you also have this topic of international relations, IR. ठीक है? And ये सारे geography से overlap हैं. Okay. Environment, disaster management is 100% geography overlap. Security, maybe 2 or 3 topics. IR, I can safely say about 60-70% geography overlap. Without knowing, IR is international relations. Without knowing geography, locations, places, you can't handle this topic of IR. इसमें वो overlap है. And geonomics, you cannot do without geography. Okay, so if you look at the marks distribution, okay, I'll come back on that afterwards. So you see that all of these have geography overlap. Okay, then syllabus में, look at the syllabus now. Look at the syllabus. Paper 3. Paper 3 इसमें, oh, this is paper 3 in terms of one is essays कर दिया. कोई बात नहीं. I will show you in another book. Not a problem. Yeah. GS paper 3 is actually otherwise paper 4. Okay. So you write down these topics. Okay. Paper 3 में inclusive growth is geography. Inclusive growth. Rural development, hill area development, development of tribal regions, development of northeast region. This is inclusive of geography, inclusive growth. Then these two are geography, major crops, cropping patterns, and whatever issues linked to it. So we have irrigation, transport, we have constraints, e-technology, issues of farmers. So all around crops, farmers इसका part है और इसी का extension is also this topic. हालांकि this is more of economy. It says issues related to direct, indirect farm subsidies, minimum support price, PDS, function. This is more of economy. So agriculture यहाँ पर है. Okay, geography perspective से, and agriculture economy perspective is here. Although we have a topic called as animal rearing. ठीक है? Okay, the next topic is the food processing industries. This also is geography. The geography is, I said, one is inclusive growth. Okay, second geography is agriculture issues. Okay, agriculture issues which is includes water, land reforms, irrigation, transportation, ये सब हो गया. Then we have food processing industries. Okay, because paper one includes the location factors of industries. तो इसमें आ जाएगा ये. This is land reforms is geography. Land reform is geography. Infrastructure is geography. Energy, ports, roads, airports, railways. Okay, so you must overlap this topic along with economy. I'm sorry. Overlap this topic along with economy, infrastructure. Okay, so this part has some geography overlap. उसके बाद you can come here. Geography is environmental pollution, degradation, EIA and the rest. Disaster management. This is geography. And you can say miscellaneous topics of security. So we have got border areas, okay, management and so on. Okay, this topic I said has linkages with IR. Okay, security issues has link with IR. So study accordingly. Okay, this is your syllabus of paper 2. So paper 3. So paper 3 mein, if I write down in paper 3, very specifically I said agriculture है. Agriculture इसमें land and water and irrigation and the crops. That's one. Second is okay, agriculture related infrastructure. The third is land reforms. The fourth is agriculture and food processing industries. The fifth is linked hoकर is the concept of inclusive growth. The concept of inclusive growth. Okay, inclusive growth is a very broad area. Rural development, hill area development, urban development, tribal development. Okay, all of this becomes inclusive growth. Then we have the environment topics. Okay, and you also have disaster management. Environment is disaster management. Plus, I said security, which has an overlap with IR topics. ठीक है, लिख लिया आप लोगों ने? All done? Okay, so you have a fair idea about the scope of syllabus now. घर जाके एक बार और देखना है इसको. Okay. Now, if you look at the paper 1, what type of questions are asked? Okay, I'll keep asking you and you will keep marking it in your notebook in terms of how the question is phrased. Okay, so let's start off this one now. So I'm taking up the question paper of 2022. If you have fine, otherwise look at the board screen. That's fair enough. We'll go reverse. Okay, we'll start with 2022 paper. No, it is ठीक है, फाइन. Okay, now we start off. You'll keep writing as I speak. Okay? अरे आप लोग कैसे बैठे हैं? आपको फिर भी दिक्कत है? Wait. I always maintain this. आपके प्रिपरेशन में it's very important that you are preparing with a very conscious mindset. Exactly जो चाहिए आप वही प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं, and you must have the conviction कि जो किया जा रहा है वो सही है. ठीक है? I'm initiating. I mean, there is a philosophy I always talk about. They study like a teacher. Okay, when I am teaching you a topic to you, or when a teacher gets ready with a topic, what is he thinking and how is he preparing? So how do I prepare? I open the question paper, I study the question paper, then I study the syllabus, then I think about what the linkages are, and I am very thorough with current affairs. ताकि when I am studying the syllabus, I know exactly current affairs में ये 5 developments हैं. I'll pull that in. So I want your preparation to be also like that, not mechanical कि हमने पढ़ाया तो आपने पढ़ लिया. ठीक है? So these are those parts to get your teacher-centric approach to studying. ठीक है? Let's start off now. The first question in geography 2020 में है, describe. Don't write down the question. Just listen to this one. Describe the characteristics and types of primary rocks. अगर primary rocks पूछा है, so what is this part in geography? ये कौन सा part है ये वाला? Geomorphology, or we'll say it's about the world physical geography, correct? So we'll write down this as world physical geography. Okay. Discuss the meaning of color-coded weather warning cyclone-prone areas of India. Okay, Indian Meteorological Department. ये कौन सा part है? It's part of? Don't do that. Syllabus बताओ. It's part of important geographical phenomena. Go back to syllabus wording. Then you'll know कि कैसे पूछ रहा है. Okay, in your syllabus, I said, the syllabus, okay, it is, okay, geophysical phenomena लिखा हुआ है ना, okay, earthquake, tsunamis. तो एक question आया है world physical geography से, what you call as geomorphology, rocks पूछ दिया. एक question आया है geophysical phenomena से, cyclones पूछ दिया इसमें, ठीक है? Okay, this is part of the geophysical phenomena. Discuss the resource potential of Deccan Tract. Okay, ये क्या क्वेश्चन है ये वाला? It's about resources. It's about resources. Yes. कौन सा वाला? बिल्कुल ओवरलैप है, हम कहां मना कर रहे हैं? डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट एज अ टॉपिक आपका पेपर 3 में है, वही तो कह रहे थे आपको, पर पेपर 1 में पूछ रहा है ना, तो पेपर में क्यों पूछ रहा है? बिकॉज सिलेबस कह रहा है दैट जियोफिजिकल फिनोमेना. जब पढ़ाई करेंगे यू सी कि कैसे क्वेश्चन डिस्ट्रीब्यूटेड है. इट इज नॉट मैकेनिकली इन्वायरमेंट पढ़ रहे हैं हम, ठीक है? यस, यू राइट. द सेकेंड क्वेश्चन इज एन इक्वेशन फ्रॉम जियोफिजिकल फिनोमेना विच इज डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. यू राइट. आप इसको क्लाइमेटोलॉजी बोल सकते हो इसको आप, बट साइक्लोन स्पेसिफिकली बोला, सिलेबस लिखा हुआ है साइक्लोन्स, राइट? दैट्स व्हाई आई एम ग्रुपिंग दैट अंडर जियोफिजिकल फिनोमेना. ठीक है? अच्छा, देन इट सेज ओके रिसोर्सेज ऑफ द डेक्कन ट्रैक्ट. आपके सिलेबस में 2 वर्ड है, वन इज रिसोर्स, देन ऑल्सो सेज व्हाट आर द लोकेशंस ऑफ जियोफिजिकल फीचर्स. याद आ रहा है? लोकेशन इज पार्ट ऑफ योर डेक्कन ट्रैक्ट, कि कहां पर है ये वाला. ठीक है? सो दिस इज रिसोर्सेस प्लस द लोकेशन एस्पेक्ट्स. Examine the potential of wind energy in India and the reasons for their spatial spread. तो wind energy किसका पार्ट हो गया? Again resources. This also is resources. Okay. Then you have work from home, tier 2 cities, middle class family, culture, consumption, diversities. तो कौन कौन से क्वेश्चंस हैं ज्योग्राफी वाले? क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, 5, 6 and 7. ठीक है. 4, 5, 6, 7 they are geography questions. Resources, phenomena, geophysical features, okay, and the topics linked to those. Okay. इसके बाद नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आप देखेंगे इज क्वेश्चन नंबर, ओके, ये वाला 14 है. इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ ओशन करेंट्स एंड द रोल इन फिशिंग इंडस्ट्री. ये किस टॉपिक का पार्ट होगा? दिस इज बोथ, दे आर कंबाइनिंग वर्ल्ड फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी along with, okay, resources. ठीक है, this is world physical geography and resources. Question number 15, rubber producing countries, industries हो गया, industries and linked to agriculture. Significance of straits and isthmus in international trade. Actually trade देखोगे तो किसका पार्ट है? पार्ट ऑफ पेपर 3 है ना. यहां क्यों पूछ रहा है? Because there's a link of trade with industries. Economic aspect paper 1 में भी है. Okay, so this is the geophysical features plus industries and it says trade. Okay, troposphere is a very significant atmospheric layer that determines weather process. This is what? The world physical features, the geographical features of the world physical features. ये सोसाइटी हो गया, टॉलरेंस, प्लुरलिज्म हो गया, ग्लोबलाइजेशन, न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी एंड द वर्ल्ड ऑफ स्कैर्स रिसोर्सेज. दिस आल्सो इज रिसोर्स टॉपिक along with economy topic. It's about the inequalities of resource in the world. So question कौन से है? Question number 14, question 15, question 16, 17 and last year question 20 was also geography. ठीक है, तो आप अपने नोट्स में जाओ. Okay, now what you do is this. You'll be surprised when you see the pattern. Okay, and then you'll wonder how come we have missed these patterns. 2022 में, okay, question number 4, 5, 6, 7, okay, 13 भी है, right? No, 14, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 20. Okay. 1 से 10 कितने मार्क्स का होता है? Or should know this. 1 से 10 are 10 mark questions and 11 से 20 are 15 mark questions. So 1 से 10 you have got 40 marks here, okay, and these are 15 mark questions. This is, okay, 75 marks questions here. कुल मिला के आपके पास, okay, 40 plus 75 कितना हो गया? 115 marks of geography paper 1 में. ठीक है, this is 22 and right down side में यहीं पर लिख लो आप world physical geography. This is the geographical phenomena. Just write the keywords here. World physical geography में the question asked, okay, was about, okay, oceans, right? Rocks. It was about rocks. So essentially geomorphology से पूछ दिया है. Globalization, Shraddha has an overlap with geography also because resources part है. Okay, so these are overlapping questions. Yes, Radhika, Shraddha. Question number 20 is both geography भी है and social aspects भी है. The moment you say resource differences, you must know your geography very well. कहाँ iron ore है, कहाँ पर coal resources हैं, where do we have bauxite, where do we have uranium, and how we are trading, creating inequalities. You need that. लिखा आपने? तो question number 4 was world physical geography, 5 was the geographical phenomena. Phenomena में bracket में लिखो cyclones. Then we have resources along with location. Okay, resources में of Deccan Trap region. 7 is also resources. Within bracket write down wind energy resources. ठीक है. Question number 14 is ocean currents. Ocean currents is, okay, world physical geography along with, okay, along with industries, fishing industries. 15 is agriculture and industries. Rubber पूछा है. 16 is straits, isthmus. So that's again, okay, part of your physical geography along industries and trade मिला के पूछ दिया है. Okay, And 17 is troposphere and weather. That is again world physical geography. World physical geography, write down atmosphere or write down climatology. And 20 is globalization and resource scarcity. Globalization and resource scarcity. कर लिया आपने? Okay, that's 2022 का पेपर. 2021 का पेपर देखो आप लोग. I am doing this with you, but I want कि आप लोग भी जाकर ये देखें how it works out. Okay, and then you'll know how I teach. जब मैं पढ़ा रहा हूं, I have all these points in mind. Okay, so see if you can understand this. 21 paper, okay? Again, one is Bhakti literature, two is social religious reforms, cultural problems. Okay, four is landslides, Himalayan region, Western Ghats. Okay, so this is what topic? Geographical phenomena, landslides हो गया. This is about the world or Indian geographical phenomena. फिर countries of Gondwana land, mining industries. ये रिसोर्स टाइप का हो गया, रिसोर्स इंडस्ट्रीज मिला दिया है, रिसोर्सेज एंड इंडस्ट्रीज इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट. ठीक है. 6 इज एनवायरमेंटल इंप्लीकेशंस ऑफ रिक्लेमेशन ऑफ वाटर बॉडीज इनटू अर्बन लैंड यूज. ये कौन सा टॉपिक का पार्ट है? क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट आर द एनवायरमेंटल इंप्लीकेशंस ऑफ reclamation of water bodies into urban land use. Which topic is this one? The last one. The changes in the geophysical process or features. This one. Okay. What are the changes in the critical geographical features and the effects of such changes? समझ में आ रहा है यहां पर? Okay. Yes, correct. Critical geographic. आगे बैठ जाओ. Sit down here. पीछे जगह नहीं है. Is it okay, all of you? Okay. Let's next one. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Volcanic eruptions. ये किसका टॉपिक होगा? Geophysical phenomena. This also is geophysical phenomena. Okay. So 4 हो गया. 8 वाला क्वेश्चन है. India is considered as a subcontinent. ये ज्योग्राफी भी है, ये सोशल इश्यूज भी है. This is part of that location aspects of the key features. तो एक टॉपिक है ना, what are the locations? This one, geographical features and the location issues. This is the first topic we have in your optional paper 2 के syllabus में. पहला टॉपिक है the space relationship of India with its neighboring countries. Okay, so India as a subcontinent, why? This also is geography. उसके बाद ट्राइबल नॉलेज, गिग इकोनॉमी, फ्रीडम ऑफ मूवमेंट, महात्मा गांधी, ऑल सोशल इश्यूज हियर. ठीक है. फिर दोबारा शुरू होता है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 14 इज अलाइनमेंट ऑफ मेजर माउंटेन रेंजेस ऑफ द वर्ल्ड एंड देयर इंपैक्ट एंड लोकल वेदर कंडीशंस. ये किसका पार्ट होगा? पार्ट ऑफ व्हाट? वर्ल्ड फिजिकल फीचर्स. तो पहला टॉपिक है world physical geography, mountains and its relationship with the climate. This is world physical features. Melting Arctic ice and glaciers of Antarctica and the weather patterns because of that. ये कौन सा वाला होगा? Changing geographical features plus even major geographical phenomena also. Change की बात देखो. लास्ट से क्या पूछा था? 22 में क्या पूछा था? The change was around what? साइक्लोन्स था. चेंज वॉज अराउंड अर्बन एरियाज. ये भी एक चेंज वाला टॉपिक है. यस, क्रिटिकल चेंजेस. करेक्ट. दिस वन. देन 16 मल्टी डायमेंशनल इंप्लीकेशंस ऑफ अनइवन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन ऑफ मिनरल ऑयल रिसोर्सेज का डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन आर अनइक्वल. ये 22 में पूछा हुआ है ना. रिमेंबर ग्लोबलाइजेशन एंड बिकॉज ऑफ इनइक्वालिटी ऑफ रिसोर्सेज. इस बार वेरी स्पेसिफिकली आस्क्ड अबाउट मिनरल रिसोर्सेज. ठीक है. Question number 18, population education, cryptocurrency, values. So 14, 15, 16, 17. ठीक है. वापस आओ. Look at the pattern. Back to your listing. So we have 4, 5, 6 and 7 again. 8 भी है. इसमें एक 8 है. ठीक है. And then you have 14, right? Yes. We have got 14, 15, 16, 17. तो 22 में 15 मार्क का था, 20 में था, 21 में यहां नहीं है, 10 मार्क में ऐड कर दिया. So this is, so ultimately you have got 9 questions, right? This is 9 questions, ये भी 9 questions. So उसी रेंज में 115 मार्क्स है, इस बार 110 मार्क्स आ जाएगा. So quickly back in your notes, लिख लो प्लीज हेडिंग्स क्या क्या पूछा हुआ है. Write down. Question number 4 was what? 4 was landslides. So geographical phenomena within bracket, write landslides. आपको पूरा पैटर्न दिखाई देगा. 22 में पूछा साइक्लोन्स, इस साल पूछ रहा है लैंडस्लाइड्स. Then you will know कि after 10 years analysis इस साल क्या पूछने वाला है. You will exactly have an idea. You will not miss out what is the possible question here. ठीक है. So geographical phenomena, landslides है. Question number 5. Industries, resource industries, mining पूछा हुआ है. 5 is mining. Question number 6. Change in water in features में, change features में water bodies and urban issues पूछा है. So urban areas, इसको एक अलग से एक थीम बनाओ. Urban areas, changes, water bodies and urban areas. And you'll see how many times urban area questions are repeated. ठीक है. Question number 8, India subcontinent. So that's a location and subcontinent. इसको अलग से रख लो, कोई बात नहीं. Otherwise, it's following the syllabus here. And the remaining 14 onwards. Question 14 is world features. And their impact. This is about mountains and climate. Mountains and climate. ठीक है, okay. Question number 15. 15 is Arctic ice, Antarctic. Yes, the change in the key critical features. Arctic and Antarctic. 16, mineral oil, resources है, mineral oil and their uneven distribution. और याद रखना कि 22 में पूछा हुआ था. It was on in general resource imbalances and globalization. So deliberately I said कि आप अगर ऐसे लिखो, you'll be able to map कि ये वाला इसके साथ मैच हो रहा है, ये इसके साथ मैच हो रहा है. You'll have some pattern there. No worries, आप करते रहो इसको. Then 17 is 17 नहीं है. Then question number 16 oil. Yeah, 16 तक ही है आपका. 17 is अच्छा cities में है. IT industries of major cities of India. ठीक है. 17 is not hardcore geography, but ठीक है, fine. Okay, that's about paper of 2021. ठीक है. Let's take up paper of 2020. Paper of 2020. All of you with me? Online students? Yeah? Yes? Good, nice. ठीक है. Let's get back. 20. अब आप बताओ कौन कौन सा क्वेश्चन ज्योग्राफी वाला होगा. अब याद हो चुका होगा आपको, राइट? 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, otherwise 14, 15, 16, 17. 10 मार्क के होते हैं पहले 4 वाले, 15 मार्क के बाद में 4 वाले. एंड दे नॉट डिस्टिंग्विशिंग कि हमेशा ये 4 ओनली, बट थीम्स पता है ना आपको. दे आस्किंग अबाउट अ फिनोमेना, दे आस्किंग रिसोर्सेज, दे आस्किंग अबाउट सम फिजिकल एस्पेक्ट्स एंड दे रिलेटिंग इट विद सम इश्यूज ऑफ डेवलपमेंट ऑल्सो वेरेवर रिक्वायर्ड. एक आइडिया हो रहा है आपको पैटर्न. लेट्स ट्राई 2020 वाला. 2020 अगेन द फर्स्ट इज रॉक कट आर्किटेक्चर. यस, एब्सोल्युटली. आपको यही पैटर्न हर पेपर में दिखाई देगा. आई एम डूइंग ज्योग्राफी, आई एम पिकिंग अप ज्योग्राफी. व्हेन वी बिगिन हिस्ट्री, आपको फिर हिस्ट्री में पैटर्न दिखाई देगा. यू नो व्हाट यू मस्ट स्टडी इवेंचुअली. It is not random, believe me. UPSC is not a perfect examination, but UPSC is not a random exam either. It's actually such a sad thing कि इतना बेसिक काम ना बच्चे करते हैं और ना टीचर्स करते हैं. So and for the last more than a month, I'm struggling to get some teachers who can help me on this type of study. I'm struggling almost. Some of them came to us, but we could not convince them कि ऐसे पढ़ाना चाहिए in the present examination. So it is very obvious thing. जब आप इतने बड़े एग्जामिनेशन को टारगेट कर रहे हो, how can you not study the question paper properly? How can you not map the syllabus properly? Okay, so this is okay. I think a very important part of preparation. Now blaster. Okay, नाम भी आपका blaster है भाविक. What if the pattern change? Let it change. Okay, but the change will also ensure that you will have an edge. See, when you are prepared on one pattern very well, अगर change भी करता है ना, you will be able to manipulate and manage better. Okay, it's a surprise for everybody, but those who are prepared well, उनके लिए surprise is still manageable. Okay, and Bhavik, remember one thing. Every year, लिख के ले लो. Every year students will tell you, इस साल का पेपर बहुत अलग था. मुझे पढ़ाते हुए हो गया 22 साल और मैंने उसके पहले भी 4-5 साल पढ़ाई किया है. ऐसे 25-26 years is a quarter of a century. और ऐसा कोई साल नहीं था वह स्टूडेंट्स कमेंट से कि इस साल तो लास्ट जैसा पेपर था. नेवर. हाइंडसाइट में हाँ ये तो बड़ा सिमिलर था. But that day, mostly people will say, 9 out of 10 will say, this year the paper was very, very different and very difficult. Okay, so this is every year's story. लिख के रख लो, अगले बार भी आप वही बोलने वाले हो. I know what you will tell. ठीक है? Anyways, let's get back. So question number, okay, now 2020 का पेपर है. So again, I think I'll look at 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 छोड़ दिया Lord Curzon, Buddhism. I've left rocket architecture. 4 में आ जाओ. Geophysical characteristics of circum-Pacific zone. ये किसका पार्ट है? World physical है and also the location aspects of some features. याद आ रहा है? Okay. World physical geography and location aspects of some of the features. Yes, Sohail, there is a pattern there too. Okay, that's one. Then a process of desertification does not have climatic boundaries. ये क्या टॉपिक होगा? This is the changes in the critical geographical features. It also has an overlap with the key geographical phenomena also. जो change हो रहा है, land is changing, climate is changing, the biota is changing. Okay, the urban areas are changing the ecosystems. ठीक है? So desertification is part of the change and also a part of the geographical phenomena. Fine. Then we have melting of Himalayan glaciers have far-reaching impact on water resources. ये क्या होगा? Again changes है. Okay, एक urban वाला change पूछा. Okay, then we've asked about Himalayan change. एक Arctic का change पूछा हुआ है. So if you list down world में, imagine क्या-क्या ecosystems change हो रहे हैं. That becomes a study topic. Marine ecosystem is changing, coastal areas are changing, the forests are changing, the ice caps are changing, the Arctic regions are changing, the atmosphere of the temperate regions are changing. You keep that list on, and then you know कहाँ से सवाल पूछ रहा है. ठीक है? So changes in terms of Himalayan glaciers and water resources. Question number 7. Location of iron steel industries away from the raw material. This is about industrial location issues. Okay, हो गया फिर से 4, 5, 6, 7. 40 marks in paper 1. Next कहाँ check करोगे आप? 13, 14, 15 check करेंगे हम लोग. Okay, so 13 has national movement. 14 onwards. Interlinking of rivers can provide viable solutions. Interlinking के किसका part होगा? It says droughts, floods, navigation. It's about the major geophysical changes. उसका solutions. Floods, solutions. Drought, solutions. Cyclone, solutions. Landslide, solutions. तो एक साल पूछा landslides, एक साल पूछ दिया आपको issues related to droughts and floods. Take interlinking solutions to droughts and yes, the geophysical phenomena. Correct. Account for huge flooding of million cities of India. Okay, and smart ones like Hyderabad, Pune. ये अर्बन एरिया वाला है एंड फ्लड्स का पार्ट है. फ्लड्स, अर्बन फ्लड्स आर वन कैटेगरी, नो. So in fact, when I was reading this, I was wondering कि अर्बन एरिया क्यों पूछ रहा है. What they have done is they are actually discussing floods and they have mapped that with the urban areas. So इस साल हो सकता है they'll ask you again, okay, floods with rising sea level, or they can ask you floods because of cloudbursts in the upstream parts of rivers. हरियाणा में बारिश हुआ, okay, and उत्तरांचल बारिश हो गया, हिमाचल बारिश हो गया. Floods in parts of Delhi NCR. So they keep on doing this. ठीक है, this is geophysical phenomena, floods and urban linkages में है. So urban ऐसे important theme है urban area. Okay, 16 solar energy and the developments. ये किसका पार्ट होगा? Resources. So resources में energy important बन रहा है, correct? Wind पूछ दिया, solar पूछ दिया, okay, oil पूछा हुआ है, तो बचेगा क्या और बताओ? कोल एक पूछ सकता है और क्या पूछ सकता है? न्यूक्लियर पूछ सकता है और क्या पूछ सकता है? रिन्यूएबल एनर्जीज. ठीक है, तो यू हैव अ मैप ऑन कि कैसे पूछने वाला है. एचईपी और सीएस एब्सोल्युटली. सो एनर्जी से एक सवाल आ रहा है, एब्सोल्युटली. ओके, जियोथर्मल नेक्स्ट लाइकली, बट बायोमास डेफिनेटली. ठीक है, ओके. सो एनर्जी टॉपिक इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 16. 17 एग्जामिन द स्टेटस ऑफ फॉरेस्ट रिसोर्स ऑफ इंडिया एंड इट्स इंपैक्ट ऑन क्लाइमेट चेंज. ये किसका टॉपिक होगा? Resources and the changing critical geographical features. Forest change, urban area change. ठीक है, change because of Himalayan glaciers, change because of Arctic and Antarctic regions. So changes status of our resources and its impact on climate change. So resource भी हो गया along with the change of key physical features. And then of course pluralism and globalization. So globalization 3 साल में 2 बार पूछ दिया, and third also indirectly पूछा हुआ है. Okay, what are the resource inequalities and the impact in terms of globalization? So globalization एक थीम पूछ रहा है 3 साल में 3 बार, 2 बार directly and once they asked indirectly. Got it here? So 18 also I'll say an overlap of geography and social issues, the custom traditions and India and so on. इसमें कौन कौन सा क्वेश्चन बना बताओ, वापस आओ अब in your mapping. 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. Okay, so 2020, it is 4, 5, 6, 7, then we have 17, 14, 15, 16, 17 plus 18 वाला. Okay, वैसे ही करो आप. For every question, write down the keywords what has been asked. Okay, so question number 4 was, okay, it was the world physical features and the location. So geomorphology, okay, and location. और circumpacific zone है, इसमें earthquake volcanism भी आ जा रहा है, तो उसी में अराउंड घूम रहा है. Okay, volcanism, earthquakes, cyclones, landslides, they are revolving around that. In this case about the global distribution. Okay, लिख लिया आपने words में. 5 is, okay, desertification is it's an issue of again change in the geographical features. 6 is Himalayan glaciers, water resources. The resource भी है plus change in the key features. 7 is industries. Industry में within bracket iron and steel. Okay. Question number 14. Interlinking of rivers, water issues and change. And the phenomena, the world physical phenomena like floods and droughts की बात हो रही है. Interlinking of rivers. 15 is floods and urban areas. Floods, urban areas. 16 is solar energy. Energy sources bracket में solar. 17 is forest, impact climate change and in terms of the change of critical geographical features. हो गया आपका? So I'll do last one. I'll expect कि आप ये करते जाओगे, you'll know the pattern eventually. ठीक है? The last one I'm doing for all of you is 2019 का paper. Yes? 18? हाँ बताओ. Yes होता है? आपको ऑप्शनल ज्योग्राफी है क्या? है ना? तो आपने पढ़ा नहीं है. कल्चर इज अ वेरी बिग पार्ट ऑफ ज्योग्राफी. कल्चर, सोसाइटी, लैंग्वेज, रिलीजन. So geography includes a bit of society also. ठीक है. So if you are studying with geography, आपको पैटर्न समझ में बहुत अच्छा आएगा वर्ल्ड में कहां पर क्या है. जैसे आई एम सेइंग इट्स ए ग्रे एरिया, हार्डकोर. एंड द रीजन कि व्हाई पेपर 1 में तीनों है, व्हाई ज्योग्राफी को डाला गया है विद टॉपिक्स ऑफ सोसाइटी, बिकॉज देयर इज नो ओवरलैप देयर. ठीक है, फाइन. ओके, सो 100, 110, 115 मार्क्स में पेपर 1 2019 का पेपर देख लेते हैं. तो नाउ यू नो 4, 5, 6, 7, राइट. अब देखो विद इन हाफ एन आवर, 45 मिनट्स में यू हैव अ फेयर आइडिया अबाउट कैसे सवाल पूछे जा रहे हैं, राइट. ओके, सो फाइन, लेट्स डू दिस. सेंट्रल एशिया, ग्रेको बैक्ट्रियन, 1857, इंडियन रिनासा. 4 I know. 4 is global warming and coral life systems. Oh, I have not shown this. Yes, here. Question number 4. Impact of global warming on coral life systems with examples. This is what? Change in the key geographical features and link that with climate change. ठीक है. कोरल इकोसिस्टम्स कैसे? सो वर्ल्ड में जो मेजर इकोसिस्टम्स हैं, ओके, देयर ऑलवेज अ पार्ट ऑफ, ओके, सम ऑफ योर क्वेश्चंस ऑफ पेपर 1. ठीक है, फाइन. 5 इज डिप्लीशन ऑफ मैनग्रोव्स एंड देयर इंपॉर्टेंस इन कोस्टल इकोलॉजी. किसका पार्ट होगा? अगेन चेंज कोस्टल इकोसिस्टम्स, चेंज ऑफ कोस्टल इकोसिस्टम्स, चेंज ऑफ मैनग्रोव्स. सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज व्हेन यू एनालाइज विदाउट नोइंग सिलेबस, तो आप इसको क्या बोलते हैं? आप इसको बोलते हैं एनवायरमेंट बोल के छोड़ देते हैं आप. Isn't it? If I ask a layman कि बताओ ये किसका टॉपिक है, you'll say environment topic, and then you are pulling your hair कि पेपर 1 में environment क्यों पूछ रहा है? पेपर 3 environment है, तो why पेपर 1? There is an overlap. पेपर 1 में they are asking more from the perspective of tell us what the change is, tell us why the changes, tell us where the changes, where are the mangroves and they are changing, why are the mangroves changing, what are the reasons why mangroves are changing, okay, and then tell us about the impact, whatever you know about. So this is part of change in the critical geographical features. ठीक है. 5, 6 regional resource based manufacturing and employment, essentially, okay, resource, industries and so on. Okay, employment है, inclusive growth भी मेरा टॉपिक था ना, inclusive growth, बट वो पेपर 3 का पार्ट है, यहां पे एप्लीकेबल है. ठीक है. 7 डेमोग्राफी, नॉट रियली, बिकॉज नॉट टॉकिंग इन द कंटेक्स्ट ऑफ एज स्ट्रक्चर, उसकी बात नहीं कर रहा है. सो कीप इट एज एम्प्लॉयमेंट एज एन इकोनॉमी. ओके. 7 इज एग्रो बेस्ड फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज ऑफ नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया. इंडस्ट्रीज, लोकेशन फैक्टर ऑफ इंडस्ट्रीज. अच्छा, इट्स अब ठीक है. या सो डिस्कस द फैक्टर्स फॉर लोकलाइजेशन ऑफ एग्रो बेस्ड फूड इंडस्ट्रीज एंड इंडस्ट्रीज ऑफ नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया. ठीक है. सो 4, 5, 6, 7 हो गया. 8 इज इन सोसाइटी, women, in fact if you know geography you'll know that women and population is also part of geography. Okay, anyways अभी आप 4, 5, 6, 7 ही जाने, otherwise you'll see that कि सर तो geography course बेच रहे हैं. Okay. I mean मेरा बस चलो, I can find पेपर 1 में अगर geography syllabus में है, I'm going to link geography wherever I can. Okay, and history guy will say ये सब history वाला topic है, and it's not wrong because overlaps हैं इसमें. Okay, culture, okay, industry, economy, resources, ये बहुत linked होते हैं. Anyways, so you know this one. The next मैं कहां देखूंगा बताओ? Okay, 13, 14 राउंड देखेंगे. 13 में फ्रेंच रेवोल्यूशन है. 14, what is water stress? ठीक है. So mineral oil resources, solar resources, water resources, forest resources, ये खेल रहे हैं लोग. Water stress and how does it differ regionally in India? 15, mountain ecosystem be restored with negative impact of development. ये क्या वाला टॉपिक हुआ बताओ? Changing of the critical geographical features. So coastal ecosystem change, Arctic Antarctic change, Himalayan glacier change, अब पूछ दिया है माउंटेन इकोसिस्टम चेंज, ठीक है। 16 एफिशिएंट अफोर्डेबल अर्बन, अर्बन बताया ना, अर्बन इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट होगा आपका। ओके, सो अर्बन पेपर 1 में इतना ऑब्वियस नहीं है, बट दे आस्किंग, सो दिस वन इज वन एबरेशन, इसको मैं स्टार मार्क लगा देता हूं। यू कैन नॉट डायरेक्टली मैप दिस टू द टॉपिक्स ऑफ अ सिलेबस। ओके, एक्चुअली दिस कुड हैव बीन अ पार्ट ऑफ इंक्लूसिव ग्रोथ, इट कैन बी पार्ट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट, बट ठीक है, पेपर में पूछा हुआ है। ओके फाइन, अर्बन मास ट्रांसपोर्ट, रैपिड इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट ऑफ इंडिया, this is one of an aberration. I can't map this to any one topic of paper 1 directly, at least. 17 ocean currents, water masses, impacts on marine life and coastal environment. So ocean currents is the world physical geography. So एक बार दो बार पूछ दिया है on rocks, they've asked on circum-Pacific belt of earthquakes, landslides and volcanism, they've asked on atmosphere, इस बार पूछ दिया ओशन करेंट्स। एक और पूछा हुआ था 22 में, ओशन करेंट्स एंड फिशिंग पूछा हुआ था, करेक्ट। ओशन करेंट्स एंड इंपैक्ट ऑन मरीन लाइफ, ओके, दिस इज अबाउट वर्ल्ड फिजिकल एंड आल्सो रिसोर्सेज। देन कल्चरल पॉकेट्स, इफ यू कैन लिंक अप, फाइन। विमेन, in fact this has an element of geography, local identity and global identity, ठीक है, put a question mark here, otherwise 14, 15, 16, 17 is okay, done. So 4 questions 10 marks वाले, okay, 4 questions 15 mark वाले, ये फिक्स्ड है आपका है। then they keep playing, 1 10 mark ऐड कर देते हैं या 15 mark ऐड कर देते हैं। You got the themes now, all of you? So back to your list now. Back to your list. 2019, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you have 14, 15, 16 and 17. And please write down, okay, what are the questions about? Yes, अब याद हो गया सोमा को। Okay, नींद में भी आएगा 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 14, 15, 16, 17. 10 mark questions and 15 mark questions. ठीक है? Fine. So, listing में 4 was coral systems, global warming, and the change of the key physical features. 5 was mangroves, again change of key physical features. Bracket में theme लिखना mangroves, then you know what you're studying, mangroves. 6 again resources and industries. Okay. 7 was again industries, and with specifically food processing industries. You'll realize if food पे हर साल एक क्वेश्चन डेफिनाइट है। इन पेपर 3 इस बार पूछा, पेपर 1 में ही पूछा हुआ है। 100% क्वेश्चन आएगा ऑन फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज, ठीक है। सो 4, 5, 6, 7 एंड 14 इज वाटर रिसोर्सेज एंड द प्रॉब्लम्स, 15 इज माउंटेन इकोसिस्टम की फिजिकल चेंज, ओके, 16 इज अर्बन, दैट्स एबरेशन, 17 इज वर्ल्ड फिजिकल फीचर्स, okay, and the resources, marine life and coastal environment. Resource बोलो, even changing features बता सकते हो आप। Urban, aberration means basically a deviation. Okay, otherwise paper 1 में urbanization पूछता नहीं है। When I say aberration, I basically mean a deviation. It's not a regular question, but you'll find there are 2-3 years when a question urban issue has been asked. Yes, Anant has seen a pattern. Most questions are related to something's changing. Correct? You're right. Change and impact. Okay. Geophysical phenomena and their impact. Changing ecosystems and the impact. Resources and their impact. Okay. The human aspect is a pretty common theme. Yes, correct. Not about geography. Urbanization is more of social. That's why we're linking it. Okay. So this you will do on your own, please. ठीक है? आपको 4 सर करा दिया. This is a work of another 1 hour, and this is a very interesting work. Okay. I will ultimately give a sheet to you, and I'll find out the sheet. You'll write down what are the themes that they have asked, and then you will know what type of topics study ahead. ठीक है? Okay. You know, this mapping solves one more issue. सर न्यूज़पेपर में क्या पढ़ें, राइट, इज अ वेरी बिग क्वेश्चन, राइट। करंट अफेयर्स सर बहुत कुछ होता है, मैं सिलेबस देखो ना आप लोग, you see the syllabus, you see the questions asked, you exactly know what to study. Last 1 week में such good questions are top articles on urban issues. और पेपर 1 में भी आएगा काम, पेपर 3 में भी आएगा काम. In fact, I think yesterday's or yesterday's Times of India, 2 दिन में it's almost a culmination of all urban issues into 3 articles. Yes, Anand, you can look that up. ठीक है. So I'm done with paper 1. Okay, बाकी आप देख लेना. Now let's move on towards paper 3 because environment is part of paper 3. ठीक है? So let's start the same process. Syllabus आपको याद हो गया, syllabus क्या है? Okay, paper 3 में. In paper 3, I said agriculture है, crops, agriculture, infrastructure, agriculture, इंडस्ट्रीज, एग्रीकल्चर, लैंड रिफॉर्म्स. इसके बाद में एनवायरमेंट टॉपिक्स आर देयर. इसके बाद में डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट है, एंड वी हैव टॉपिक्स ऑफ इंटरनल सिक्योरिटीज. नॉट ऑल ऑफ देम, सम टॉपिक्स में हैव ओवरलैप. अदरवाइज मेनली दीज आर ओके द की एरियाज. ठीक है, जियोनॉमिक्स एंड you can also have something on infrastructure in general. Infrastructure, industries, road, transport in general, navigation in general. So let's look at the questions now. Okay. Paper 3. Paper 3. 2022 first. It's visible now. Why is PPP required? Okay, forget this one. Inclusive growth of urban market economy. Inclusive growth is part geography, part economy, but let's hold it for economy for now. It's more like economy. Why? Because it talks about financial inclusion, not any place as such. Okay, but ये पूछता है. PDS economy. Elaborate the scope, significance of food processing industries in India. Question number 4. Okay, FPI, Food Processing Industries of India. 4. Okay. Increase in life expectancy in the country, health challenges. देखा जाए तो this actually is again geography because it's about demography, aging population, life expectancy. दिख नहीं रहा है? अच्छा, okay. It actually should have been part of either social issues, okay, or maybe paper 1. ठीक है, but ठीक है, you can mark this also. Okay, life expectancy. This does not belong here. Okay, but it talks about health and issues. तो इसको development में डाल दिया. Otherwise, not typically part of paper 3. Question number, yeah. Yes, it is. But paper 3 is not human geography. Okay, paper 3 is more about economy. So अगर आना चाहिए था ये शायद पेपर 1 में आना चाहिए था और पेपर 2 में आना चाहिए था, where we have social injustice topics. Okay, the inequality is there. But ठीक है, they've asked one, so a couple of years में we can have aberrations, no issues there. But essentially geography है. Okay, fine. Question number 7. 6 is plant metacellulose. Okay, this is science and technology largely. Okay, 7. Photochemical smog. This is environment. 7 is environment. 8. Environment में लिखना photochemical smogs. 8. Cloud burst. Okay, again this is environment disaster management. Environment disaster management. ठीक है, इसके बाद ऑर्गेनाइज क्राइम, मैरीटाइम सिक्योरिटी, इकोनॉमिक ग्रोथ, लेबर एक्टिविटी. ओके, इकोनॉमी एंड सिक्योरिटी इश्यूज हैं. नाउ कम टू क्वेश्चन नंबर 12. Okay, 50% of energy requirements from renewable energy. Energy topic is economy and geography. पेपर 1 में बार पे पूछ रहा है विंड सोलर, और पेपर 3 में रिपीट हो रहा है. ठीक है. देन एग्रीकल्चर प्रोडक्ट्स अपस्ट्रीम एंड डाउनस्ट्रीम प्रोसेसेस इन मार्केटिंग है. सो मार्केटिंग विल गो मोर टुवर्ड्स इकोनॉमी, बट नो दैट ये एग्रीकल्चर का टॉपिक है. एग्रीकल्चर है. दिस इज एनर्जी एंड डेवलपमेंट. देन 14 इज इंटीग्रेटेड फार्मिंग सिस्टम. ये एग्रीकल्चर हो गया. स्मॉल मार्जिनल फार्मर्स एग्रीकल्चर है. ओके. जेम्स वेब टेलीस्कोप, दैट साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. वैक्सीन, साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी. ग्लोबल वार्मिंग, क्लाइमेट कंट्रोल, क्योटो प्रोटोकॉल. एनवायरमेंट हो गया ये वाला. एनवायरमेंट एंड एनवायरमेंट में ठीक है, अभी नहीं बताते. एनवायरमेंट लिखो आप. ठीक है. देन 18 इज कोस्टल इरोजन एंड कोस्टल मैनेजमेंट. दिस इज डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. कोस्टल इरोजन, सबमर्जेंस एंड मैनेजमेंट. ओके. सो 17, 18 cyber security and security threats. So 17, 18, we have 14, 13, 12. Okay. और इस तरफ 7, 8 and 4 and 5 लिखा आपने. So 4, 5, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18. पैटर्न बनेगा. वेट. Okay. Then the paper of 21 का पेपर देखो आगे. ओके. सो कंप्यूटिंग मेथोडोलॉजी, इकोनॉमी हो गया. कैपिटल बजट, रेवेन्यू बजट. लैंड रिफॉर्म्स. ओके. इकोनॉमिक, दिस इज एग्रीकल्चर. लैंड रिफॉर्म्स, दैट्स एग्रीकल्चर. 3. 4 माइक्रो इरिगेशन, अगेन एग्रीकल्चर इरिगेशन. 2022 में अगेन था आपका ना, यू हैड 4 and 5. 4 में यस एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंडस्ट्रीज था. ओके. इट वाज पार्ट ऑफ ज्योग्राफी. ओके. सो 4 and 5 था. 5 वाज क्वेश्चनेबल, बट ठीक है, विल टेक इट. यहां पर 3 and 4 है. 5 इज सिक्योरिटी. 6 इज ग्रीन ग्रिड इनिशिएटिव, COP 26. सो एनवायरमेंट टॉपिक हो गया. क्लाइमेट चेंज, एनवायरमेंट. ग्लोबल एयर क्वालिटी हेडलाइन से गाइडलाइंस, अगेन एनवायरमेंट एंड पोल्यूशन. एनवायरमेंट एंड पोल्यूशन. ठीक है. 6 इज एनवायरमेंट एंड क्लाइमेट चेंज. So don't just write environment. आप थीम भी लिखो. Environment का क्या? Environment is global warming. Environment is pollution. Environment is biodiversity. Okay. Environment could be food security. On those lines. ठीक है? The environment and this is air pollution issues. 8. Vulnerability of India to earthquake hazards. Earthquake is okay, disaster management. 9. Emerging technologies, money laundering. This is all part of security. Security, ये भी security. So you have got 3, 4, 6, 7 and 8. इसमें क्या था? You had 4, 5, 7 and 8. 7, 8 were environment topics. है ना आपका? 7, 8 environment topic था 2020 में, 22 में. एंड 7, 8 यहां पर भी इन्वायरमेंट टॉपिक्स हैं. ओके. 7, 8 एंड 6, 7 and 8 इन्वायरमेंट, डिजास्टर मैनेजमेंट. ठीक है. ओके. नाउ ये सब छोड़ दो आप, सीधा आपको आना है फिर से फूड सिक्योरिटी बिल, एग्रीकल्चर, फूड सिक्योरिटी. ओके. 13 और 14 इज क्रॉप डाइवर्सिफिकेशन. सो दिस इज एग्रीकल्चर एंड फूड. This also is agriculture and crops. Okay, 13 and 14. 15 is biotechnology. Okay, 16 is about LED, ये भी science technology हो गया. 17 is COP, climate change, ये क्या होगा? Environment. And 18 is landslides. Landslides is disaster management. तो 17, 18 है. Okay. 13, 14 भी है. ठीक है. So look at your pattern now. 13, 14 इधर भी है. 13, 14 है. यहां पे एग्रीकल्चर आपका है. ओके. एग्रीकल्चर है. एनर्जी इज 12. ओके. और यहां पर भी 17, 18 है. तो पैटर्न इज ओके. 18 is invariably disaster management. 17 environment है, but आप पैटर्न देखोगे 17 typically environment in terms of some program or law. There's an angle of legislation here. There's an angle of treaty here. An angle of program आता है 17 में. यहां पर आया है क्योटो प्रोटोकॉल 17 में. Okay, क्योटो प्रोटोकॉल है 2022 में एंड 2021 में. Okay, it is ग्लोबल वार्मिंग सीओपी पूछ दिया है आपका. ठीक है. एनवायरमेंट का कोई इनिशिएटिव पूछ रहा है. ओके. एंड पोल्यूशन टॉपिक्स आर ओके 7 and 8 or 9. These are generally environmental pollution issues or environmental problem issues. ठीक है. सो इफ आई नाउ ब्रेक, एक और साल देख लेते हैं, अंडरस्टैंड बेटर. लिख लिया आप लोगों ने. ओके. नाउ लेट्स ट्राई 2020 का पेपर. सब कहां देखेंगे अब? 3, 4. ओके. 3, 4. सो 3 इज ओके ट्रांसपोर्ट एग्रीकल्चर प्रोड्यूस. एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. एग्रीकल्चर एंड इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर. 4 इज ओके एग्रीकल्चर एंड फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज ऑफ द कंट्री. देखा ना, हर साल एक पूछता है फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज. दिस इज एग्रीकल्चर एंड फूड प्रोसेसिंग इंडस्ट्रीज. 3, 4. 5 is science technology. 6 science technology. 7 is EIA. Yeah. Oh, I move it up. Okay. 7 is EIA. Okay. Environment issues, problems. Environmental problems है 7. 8 is Jal Shakti Abhiyan and water conservation, water security. Again, it's environment issues here. Actually, water resource आना चाहिए था पेपर 1 में. But they keep playing with this. ठीक है. So 7, 8 are environment issues, pollution issues, conservation, EIA, water issues. ठीक है. 3 and 4 are related to agriculture and economy, agriculture industries, agriculture infrastructure. Okay. फिर आप 9, 10 छोड़ दो. Border management. Okay. Is 11, 12. 13. 13 is rice wheat system. ये एग्रीकल्चर क्रॉप से रिलेटेड होता है. 13. Okay. 14 is agriculture infrastructure, irrigation. So 13, 14 is also agriculture. तो हर साल there are 4 to 5 questions on agriculture. Okay. पेपर 3 में 3, 4, 5 होता है एग्रीकल्चर और 3, 4 इधर आ जाएगा 13, 14 एग्रीकल्चर. There are 4 to 5 questions agriculture. 13, 14 is agriculture. 15 okay is science technology. 16 again energy. Okay, electrical energy. Okay, sunlight, so solar energy. 17 is again a program. देखो NCAP program. Okay, and 18 is disaster management. ये पैटर्न था ना आपका more or less. ठीक है. And I found a pattern. ये 16 वाला क्वेश्चन होता है. Generally, it is geography related to some science and technology, or environment linked with science and technology होगा. You'll find this commonly. 5 papers out of 6, 7 of them had on science and technology. Okay, and 17 is environment along with some kind of a law, some type of program, some type of a treaty. And 18 is disaster management. So your pattern is now 3, 4, 7, 8, okay, 13, 14, and 17, 18. And you can have some variations there. So 4 sets में question है paper 3 में. In paper 3, question number 3 and 4, question number 7 and 8, question number 13, 14, and we have 17, 18. These are agriculture questions along with some industries. along with some infrastructure. Okay. 7, 8 are environment issues. Generally pollution पूछ देगा और climate change पूछ दिया आपको. Okay. 13, 14 again agriculture. In terms of crops होता है ये generally. And 18 is disaster management. 17 is environment in terms of some legislation, some program. This is the pattern of paper 3. Okay, and again same idea. One say 10 is 10 marker and this is again 15 marker. So typical environment questions are these two and these two. अगर सिर्फ environment देखोगे आप, okay, environment questions are approximately 50 marks. Okay, 30 marks and 20 marks. 50 environment होता है. Agriculture is another 50 marks. Yes, Sohail. Okay, good that you realized. Agriculture also part of economy. I got it. But that's the overlap that you have. ठीक है? I'll take up one more year. Okay, and then we can move on. Yes. It can be both. If they talk about GM crops impacting cropping patterns, then I'll take it into agriculture and geography. But GM crop in terms of technology of how it has been done, that becomes science and tech. The GM crops is all about how you ask. Like if I talk about infrastructure and inclusive growth, in terms of finance, as economy का part है. But infrastructure in terms of regional development, in terms of agriculture, I'll take it towards geography. ठीक है? और मैं कहा कि इस सारे पैटर्न में क्वेश्चन नंबर 16 जो है, this is science and technology. It can overlap with geography topics also. 16 जो है, it can overlap with geography topics also. Vaishnavi, good, realized. Exactly. She's saying, sir, now I realize what is PYQ analysis. And you're doing this with me. Okay. You should be doing this on your own also. And this is very, very interesting to know. It's like you're decoding the mind of the exam setter. वो क्या सोच के पूछ रहा है. Okay, yes, possible. The patterns can change. But ऐसे भी नहीं होगा कि all of this will become redundant. So preparing for paper 1 or paper 2, you exactly know the 5 areas you must prepare. You must prepare one disaster management. You be ready with one agriculture industries ka question. Be ready with one cropping ka question. Be ready with one pollution question. And be ready with one energy questions. Then you have done this, you know, I have covered the topic of paper 3. Stuti, that's a very generic statement. Okay, there are overlaps, yes. It's not that ki every topic overlaps with everything. ऐसा भी नहीं है. Okay, so this overlap I think is reasonable. I'm ignoring the topics of geography and security overlap for now. अब वो add कर लो, you have another 15-20 questions there. So 15-20 marks there. Overlap तो है, definitely overlap है. That's why we call this as the L3 type of questions. But it's not that overlap is random with any subject. Okay, let's take up one more year before we move on. 2019 ka paper. So now you know what you must look at. Question number 3 and 4. So in the first paper it was 4, 5, 6, 7. Then 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17. Sorry, 14, 15, 16, 17. Again, plus 1 could be either this or that side. The 8 questions was assured. Paper 3 में 3, 4, 7, 8, 13, 14 and 17, 18. Okay, fine, got it. So, question number 3 and 4. Question number 3 and 4. 3 is integrated farming system and sustaining agriculture production. Agriculture से है आपका. Okay, type of agriculture. Watershed project and agriculture production from water stressed area. Again, agriculture. Agriculture and resource, agriculture water, agriculture irrigation. This is agriculture and irrigation. पहले साल भी यही था ना आपका. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4 was again. No, when irrigation किसमें था? 2021 में था. Okay, 4 was micro irrigation. ठीक है, यहाँ irrigation है और यहाँ पर भी watershed project. Okay, and water. Okay, so 3 and 4 done. 5, okay, science technology. 6, space. 7, 8 is environment issues. So coastal mining, sand mining, biggest threat environment, and 8 is disaster impact because of vulnerability. What is the concept of vulnerability? Okay. What are its impacts? What are the ways vulnerability is characterized? The different types of vulnerability, social vulnerability, physical vulnerability, attitude vulnerability. This is a part of disaster management actually. Okay. So 7, 8, 3, 4, 7, 8 वो पैटर्न रहा हम लोगों का. 7, 8. उसके बाद सिक्योरिटी क्वेश्चंस हैं. Then you have to look up question number 13, 14. 13 is agriculture and food grains. बताया था आपको agriculture and crops होता है. Question number 13 and again agriculture and food processing sector FPI. 13, 14 agriculture वाला होता है. 15 medicine. 16 okay. I said no, with biotechnology they are adding farmers. So 16 is biotechnology or some science and technology linked with some aspect of geography sometimes. यहाँ पर farming and biotechnology add कर दिया आपका. 17 is okay, carrying capacity क्या है and sustainable development क्या है. Okay, the environment issues in terms of some program, okay, some concepts. This is sustainable development. And 18 is disaster preparedness and management process. Again disaster management. और इसमें थीम है लैंडस्लाइड्स. थीम इज लैंडस्लाइड्स. डिजास्टर प्रिपेयर्डनेस, मैनेजमेंट, हजार्ड जोनेशन फॉर लैंडस्लाइड्स. हो गया पैटर्न आपका. सो गो बैक एंड फिल अप दैट लिस्ट ऑफ योर्स नाउ. 3, 4, 7, 8, 13, 14, 17, 18. 3, 4 agriculture systems, agriculture irrigation. 7, 8 is environment issues. Okay, disaster management पूछा हुआ है. Vulnerability. 13, 14 is agriculture crops, agriculture food security, agriculture and food processing industries. Okay, and 17, 18. 17 is environment. यहाँ पे landslides हैं. Okay, sorry, your sustainable development है. 18 is landslides, disaster management. 5 is also agriculture. Water engineering, agricultural science. Okay, fine, yes. Irrigation इसमें भी है. 5 is contributions of Vishweshwaraya, water engineering and agricultural science respectively. Yes, fine. Question number 5. How was India benefited by Vishweshwaraya? Water engineering and irrigation essentially पूछा हुआ. 2 बार पूछा हुआ क्वेश्चन. इरिगेशन ये भी है, इरिगेशन ये भी है. फाइन, ठीक है. एंड जस्ट टू कंफर्म दिस, 18 paper, 3 again is MSP and farmers. 4 is supply management, fruit, vegetables, intermediaries, agriculture. 7 is wetlands, wetland conservation. 8 is organic state, ecological benefits of organic farming, organic state. So again 3, 4, 7, 8 is okay. 3, 4 agriculture, 7, 8 environment issues, organic farming. Okay. Then 13 is horticulture mission. Horticulture mission, productivity agriculture. Crops and cropping patterns is 14. So 13, 14 ना कोई crop के साथ होता है. Okay. So I'm expecting maybe millets this year because you have got year of millets. I hope you know that. That's how you are mapping current affairs with your possible questions. Rice will be important this year because India has banned or stopped now rice exports. Okay. That's how we will or with tops because of the inflation we had of tomato, right? So agriculture and impact of tops, tomato, onions and potato. Environment, अगर पता है current affairs, you can map it now. ठीक है? 13, 14, 17 is biodiversity and act. मैं बताया ना आपको 17 एक act के साथ होता है, act or program. And 18 here is disaster risk reduction and Hugo framework, Sendai framework and so on. 18 is disaster management. Is the pattern set all of you now? So this was our analysis of the question paper. So what are the conclusions here? And I'll expect, please, back in your room, do the remaining 4-5 years also. Because the pattern has changed from 2013 onwards. Okay, more or less आपको यही pattern दिखाई दे. उसके पहले you only had 2 papers in your GS, 1 and 2. Life was simpler then. Okay, अगर आप देर करोगे ये 6 पेपर बन जाएगा. So before it becomes trickier, you qualify and go, please. श्वेता, देखो यही प्रॉब्लम है. Me giving the analysis sheet to you does not help you. Okay, and ये analysis market में कहीं नहीं है. You should do this. So don't depend on me. मैंने आपको एक एक पेपर खुलवा के बता दिया मैंने आपको. What are the trends? I'll expect you do it now. Sit down with the question paper and see the questions asked. फिर आपको खुद को कॉन्फिडेंस आएगा जो पढ़ाया गया है. See, end of the day, it is not possible a class or a teacher can teach you everything. Okay, but the base must be set. Okay, the base is know the patterns. Okay, so please do it on your own now. Okay, see, people give 2-3 attempts and yet they do not know this. It's not that with experience you learn this. You do not learn this. Okay, for many of you, पहला experience हो रहा होगा where we are discussing a question paper of different kind. ठीक है? So करो आप लोग. It shouldn't be a problem. So what are our conclusions? Okay? Conclusions. Now आप बताओ the questions that we discussed. How many questions where geography देख लिया आपने paper 1 8 questions to 9 questions. Paper 2 also 8 to 9 questions. Correct? How many questions were around world physical geography? Geomorphology, climatology, उसमें कितना क्वेश्चन था हर साल? 1 question. Okay. और हमारे कोचिंग क्लासेस में फिजिकल ज्योग्राफी पे सारे इंस्टीट्यूट टीचर्स दम तोड़ देते हैं. Okay, you can't help it. Why? Because partly it's quite a big there. The big part of geography to be prepared is issues related to environment, issues related to geophysical phenomena, issues related to resources, issues of industries. This part is not done very well, and I won't blame it. Okay, why? Because आप लोग को पता नहीं होता and teachers are struggling. एक सवाल भी पूछ रहा है, I must complete geomorphology, I must complete oceanography, I must complete climatology, and these 3 together will take me 35 odd days or 40 days approximately. So our learning here is the number 1 is the world of physical geography just has 1 to 2 questions. Maximum खींचकर ये 10 से 20 मार्क ही है. Out of almost 250 marks. पेपर 1 में 110, 115 मार्क और पेपर 2 में भी about 100 मार्क्स. सिर्फ 10 से 20 मार्क is physical geography. And that too, very predictable topics हैं. Mountain building, एक बार continental drift theory पूछा हुआ है, एक बार troposphere and weather पूछा हुआ है. Once they have asked circum-Pacific belt, just one question they have asked on plate tectonics. So this should be done very, very fast. Don't waste too much time here. Okay, and those with geography optional, I think you can handle this without too much of in-depth study for GS here. Now that's one. 2 very important topics which are otherwise ignored are resources and industries. And importantly, resource industries at the global level. Global oil, okay, global solar resources, okay, we talked about global iron ore resources, global inequalities in resources. You must know across the continents kahan par kya hai. The resource is a very, very important topic. Okay, and key resources mein you have got water resources, we have energy resources, we have mineral resources. Mineral mein we have got iron ore, mineral mein, okay, this has been mainly asked. Energy resources mein सारा पूछ लिया है, सोलार पूछ लिया है, न्यूक्लियर पूछ लिया है, ऑयल पूछ लिया है. Okay, they've asked about wind energy also, you have seen. Okay, so energy resource is a very, very important thing. One area not asked is okay, lithium energy. कहां पर वर्ल्ड में lithium resource है बताओ. And this year we have found some lithium in Kashmir also. This is a possible question in some ways. ठीक है, what are the alternatives there? They can ask you that. They can ask you HEP resources. HEP and the logic of developing Himalayan HEP because dams में disasters हो रहे हैं. So HEP is a possible question. It's like, you know, I know the syllabus, I know the questions asked, and I'm very good with current affairs. Then I can start mapping very easily. कि क्या पूछने वाला है अब आपका. So resource industries, these are a very, very important topic. अच्छा. Now third is events of disaster. ये पेपर 1 में भी है, ये पेपर 2 में भी है, दोनों में पूछ रहा है. In paper 1 they ask as a part of the major geophysical phenomena. और पेपर 2 में state disaster management ही है. Paper 1 is more around the event. Okay, paper 2 specifically asks about the disaster management. So paper 1, paper 2 में आपको ये ढंग से पढ़ना पड़ेगा. I've seen disaster topics being finished in 1 or 2 classes. You require about 3-4 classes for disaster management. क्या concept? And you have seen, one was a question on what's vulnerability, one was a question on the concept of disaster risk reduction. एक question और भी था कि how has the present system of management different from the older concept of disaster reactivity? We're reacting to disasters earlier. So themes are very important under disaster management. Okay, a very important aspect is okay, environment theme. Environment में one theme is paper 1 में पूछ रहा है बार बार something around changing critical geographical features. Change of some ecosystems पूछ रहा है. Mangrove ecosystems, forest ecosystems, coastal ecosystems, Himalayan glaciers, Arctic, Antarctic. So आप सोच के बताओ और क्या बचा हुआ है पूछ सकता है. Okay, the changing ecosystems is a very, very important theme. Okay, then they keep asking one question on pollution and some type of degradation, air pollution, and they have asked desertification पूछा हुआ है. Okay, they have not asked in detail biodiversity अभी. I think that's a possible question. Okay, why? Because अभी आप हो रहा है problems. Those cheetahs are dying. अभी एक 9 cheetah also gone. 8 had died and आज या कल के अंदर में 1 more cheetah has died. So I think biodiversity important है. Biodiversity, forests. They have not asked anything on marine pollution. So marine pollution important है. While they've asked something on coral reefs. ठीक है. So when you are preparing, I want this analysis from you guys. कि बताओ अब क्या पूछेगा बताओ. What can they ask? What they have asked, वो तो हम पढ़ेंगे ठीक है. Okay, वो तो वैसे भी पढ़ रहे हैं. But what is possible, they can focus on those topics a bit more. And third is, they do ask about some legislations. And legislations को random नहीं पूछ रहा है ना. They've asked about air quality. Okay, what are the parameters in the National Air Quality Management Program? वो पूछ दिया आपका. एक बार पूछा Kyoto पूछ दिया है. Once they've asked on your UNFCCC, Sustainable Development, random थोड़ी है. And they've asked on COP26. So the treaties that they ask, they are very, very okay, regular topics that they ask here. So you must decide. So if you look at the UN programs, okay, जो Rio Summit है, Rio Summit के अंदर में we had 3 flagship initiatives. Okay, one was UNF Triple C. We have UNFCCC and Nations Framework Convention for Climate Change. Then we had United Nations, okay, Biodiversity Convention, okay, and then we had CBD, correct, kind of Conference on Biodiversity, CBD, and you had United Nations, okay, Convention on desertification, Convention on combating desertification. These three are the flagship initiatives under Rio. और इसके अंदर आ जाता है क्योटो, इसके अंदर आ जाएगा आपका पेरिस डील. पेरिस पूछा नहीं है. बी रेडी फॉर दैट नाउ. देखिए, देव आस्क्ड दिस, ये पूछा गया है, ये भी नहीं पूछा है क्वेश्चन आपका. So if you have your topics mapped, you are on. Yes, you're correct. United Nations, okay, Convention on combating desertification, correct. इसके अंदर में सब टॉपिक्स हैं, can go on there. And I think a very important development this year and last year was that ozone hole is now healing up. अब न्यूज में था, so I'm seeing कि इसी का, I mean, in fact, क्योटो to some extent शुरुआत है 1970s का मॉन्ट्रियल प्रोटोकॉल से. The Montreal Protocol, not Stockholm, Montreal Protocol. It is the beginning of many of the concepts that we have here. And बात हो रही है कि ozone has now healed. So they can ask this also. It's not that they're asking any random program. And these are the high level, very important programs. How can you miss this? Is it okay, all of you here? Okay. Yes, Kigali बाद में आया आपका. That added hydrofluorocarbons. ठीक है. Okay, fine. So environment topics में, okay, make sure you are doing this changing thing. Okay, you are doing around pollution issues and some legislation, some treaties. So India में, okay, a very important discussion this year is the Forest Amendment Act. Right? अभी आपका बिल पास हो चुका है लोकसभा में या राज्यसभा में, whatever they'll have. The Forest, okay, Conservation Act, okay, 1980 is being, okay, changed. Border issues में लेकर, that's a possible question. Yes. Bees. बिल नहीं पूछेगा. By time आप दें तो शायद एक्ट बन चुका होगा. And they can always ask you what are the issues in forest conservation. The issues जब पढ़ना है, you must know कि क्या कंट्रोवर्सी चल रही है ना. I'm not saying कि बिल नहीं पूछेगा. They can ask. I'm not saying no. Generally एक्ट पूछता है. बट अगर एक्ट्स नहीं भी पूछा, अगर फर्स्ट कन्वर्शन पूछ दिया, इशू पता होना चाहिए आपको ना. तो ये सब आर लो हैंगिंग फ्रूट्स फॉर यू. ठीक है. ओके, सो यू हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ, आई रिपीट, व्हाट आर योर फोकस थीम्स. रिसोर्सेस, ऑफ कोर्स, द जियोफिजिकल फिनोमिनाज में, द फिजिकल फीचर्स में, आई एम टेलिंग यू डोंट किल योरसेल्फ टू मच हियर. ब्रॉड हाई लेवल पता होना चाहिए, which I think all of us know. I can't be teaching interiors of earth now. I cannot teach you drift theory now. I'm assuming यार ये तो पता है, ये अपने आप पढ़ो बैठ के. Okay, we'll focus on resource. Industries में आप देखा क्या क्या पूछा हुआ है. You map last 10 years में, they have asked 5 industries. They have asked steel. They have asked cotton. They have asked rubber industries. They have asked yeah, yes, food processing industries. कौन सा वाला? Mining is resources. यही है main. Yeah, agro-based is food processing industries. Agro-based there. I just wrote some of those points down. Wait. They've asked tea. Tea and sugar पूछा है. They've asked tea and they've asked sugar. और questions repeat नहीं हो रहे हैं. So I will gamble कि शायद repeat ना हो. Because in my current affairs, 3 area बहुत important है. One is, okay, semiconductor industries. What are the location factors? If you know your current affairs, you're on very well. ठीक है? Semiconductor important है. Second, the entire philosophy of can India become an alternative to China or not? MSME, okay, the clusters, logistics, okay, yes, उस पे क्वेश्चन पूछ देगा आपका. Okay, semiconductor industries, the whole idea of India becoming alternative geographical location because of its advantage. And third, automobile. Okay, post-pandemic, automobile has been one of the fastest growing sectors. And IT नहीं पूछा है. IT एक बार पूछा है, indirectly पूछा हुआ IT industries, but not from geographical perspective. नहीं पूछा है, okay, as a geography question, but yes. So I'm anticipating if I'm studying industries, what will I focus on? Okay, and question, I mean, it's not that ki repeat hoga nahi. So very quickly finish off these topics. Okay, and you must add a bit more on the new discussions. The new discussions are, as I said, around semiconductors, okay, around India as a part of the global logistic hub, automobiles, and you always add something else you want to add. Okay? So industry is important. Then I talked about disaster management environment. The fifth important area is agriculture. Agriculture के 4 थीम हैं. Agriculture industries, agriculture and irrigation, agriculture and crops. Industries, irrigation, crops, and in general, agriculture infrastructure like connectivity, markets, okay, processing units, etc. Every year, 4 questions from agriculture. Okay, 10-20 mark or 15-15, 30 mark. 50 marks question are agriculture topics. बहुत होता है. Okay, your paper of 4 GS paper 1000 marks में अगर 50 mark agriculture है, that's a very big component of your preparation. Okay, so more or less, okay, this is the scope of geography and environment. Any questions on this? Baki current affairs. As a part of geophysical phenomena, if I am anticipating क्या पूछ सकता है? They have not asked heat waves. They have asked cloudburst पूछा हुआ. So you map down. We look at the disasters. क्या-क्या पूछा हुआ disasters है. Floods is the repeat topic of all kinds. Floods, and I think urban floods are important. Urban theme important चल रहा है. Urban floods पूछ रहा है. Drought they have asked along with water shed management they have asked. Okay, landslides 2 बार पूछा हुआ question है. Okay, and this I'll say why, because of the Doshimat issue and the rains in Uttarakhand and issues of Delhi's flooding. Okay, so landslides, droughts, floods, okay, heat waves, cloudburst पूछा हुआ question है. Heat waves not asked. Heat waves not asked, but cloudbursts एक बार पूछा हुआ question, pretty पहले पूछा था. Cloudburst they have asked, and बहुत पहले they also have asked the glacial lake outburst floods. GLOF पूछा हुआ question है. So I think ये important होगा, and this is also important. The cloudbursts. So when you are mapping last 10 साल के paper under these themes, please map what has been asked. Okay, these are the 5 themes. Okay, so you list down last 10 साल में इसके अंडर में क्या-क्या पूछा गया है, and do mention the question number, what is the key word, and what are the marks. So I'll say geography optional students, आप घुसे पेपर के अंदर में, फर्स्ट पेपर 1 में सीधा डालो आप क्वेश्चन नंबर 4, 5, 6, 7. First attempt those are your strength areas. Then go towards 14, 15, 16, 17, your strength areas. Then do the rest. Yeah, cyclones. Cyclones भी is a very common question, correct. 2 बार पूछा हुआ questions है, cyclones. But cyclones को घुमा के पूछेगा. Not direct to cyclone management पूछ लिया. They might ask you, tell us why global warming is increasing cyclones. Is there a relationship of cyclones and El Nino? Okay. They can ask you about discuss cyclone warning systems. Rather than asking what are cyclones, phenomena of cyclone, and why Bay of Bengal has more cyclones, वो सब हो चुका. And those are your level 1 questions now. Now if they ask you, they'll go towards that. What is the cyclone forecasting systems? Discuss about the effectiveness of global cyclone management networks and the role of IMD in cyclone management. वो पूछ लेगा आपको. तो थीम आपको लग रहा है साइक्लोन, बट वो कहीं और लेवल में जा रहा है क्वेश्चन. Okay, so cyclone is important, heat waves are important, cloud bursts are important, urban floods are important. No, Uma Shankar. The environment topics of GS are a bit different approach than optional paper. ठीक है? So these are your, तो आप इसको थीम बना लेंगे आप लोग प्लीज. What has been asked and what type of framing is there. So this was the objective of the first class. Okay, that you have a sense of knowing कि पढ़ना कैसे है. Your first class discussion starts on 5th of August. 5th of August, and 5th of August ka theme I have kept. I'll discuss maybe 3 or 4 questions plus some concepts. I'll start with discussing some important geophysical phenomena. Okay, I'll expect आप पढ़ के आए. Okay, and I will discuss air pollution and water pollution. These are the have you all got your schedule, all of you? मिला है आपको? Anybody has right now? और फिर ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. अगर नहीं है तो कोई बात नहीं. I don't have it with me right now. Yeah? Okay, fine. I have it here. Thanks here. So we will follow the structure very religiously. ठीक है? So आपको revise करके आना है. But what you must revise is in your schedule. I will change some things, but I'll let you know when I'm changing. So your first class, almost done. Okay. The first class is on 5th on Saturday, and I'll discuss important geophysical phenomena, essentially related to your physical geography and a bit of desertification, air and water pollution. ये 3 theme है आपका. इतना पढ़ के आओ आप लोग. Whatever you have read, you read that. Then on 7th August we have the next class. We have water resources, interlinking groundwater and the rest. Role of monsoons and cyclones. So I think इतना तो पढ़ के आ ही सकते हो 1-2 दिन के अंदर में. No big deal. If you have not made a summary, then make a summary sheet. Without summary, आप खेल नहीं पाओगे with the topics here. Yes, bulk of the discussions are through questions. हम question देंगे, I'll explain it, and if required, I'll explain some content also to all of you. It will be me, Devender sir, and Uttam sir. We 3 of us will share responsibilities. Okay, geography है तो my domain. I am tempted to do a bit more. Geophysical phenomena are largely your physical geography of the world and India, which is geomorphology, oceanography, climatology. Okay, Indian वाला part छोड़ देना. I'll come afterwards under monsoons. Yes, Deepra, because see the way the topics are covered for GS, the themes are same, but not necessarily same in terms of the content. Okay, GS is more around current affairs. So you must make it, yes. All fine? Any questions, anybody? Any questions? Any clarifications? Indranil, for environment, I'll suggest your NCERT books, whatever you have. If you have the class notes, and it must be your current affairs reading. Because most books, what they have done for environment is, they have made the topics more around the concepts, not in current affairs. ठीक है, NCERT is your class notes and current affairs. and I will use lot of topics from Cosmos, जो हम लोग का environment का current affairs है, which we publish once in 15 days. I'll use that also. Yes, Rathika, correct. Fine. Any doubts? You can stay back and ask me, or we are done for today. ठीक है? Okay, fine. I hope I have got the process of thinking on. Okay, thanks for joining me.